events. 10.
All right.
First battle of the night was Jay and Fonz. Nobody watched that, so we gonna go to the second battle of the night.
Facts. Nobody watched that battle.
Mike P versus the Saga. I don't think Trill saw this one.
Yeah, I ain't see
I'm
this
gonna
one.
talk about it first. I mean, I ain't listened to the Saga in a long time, and just to hear him, he disappointed me, man. Like he went out
Yeah,
so bad, bro. Like
yeah,
Mike P was my first time listening to Mike P. I used to hear people talk about him. I mean, Mike P cold, but Saga, man, he was stumbling so much. But I thought my shit was freezing. Like I had to make sure my shit was good, bro. I'm like, yo, the fuck going on? But yeah, man, I get that shit. I think Saga actually had a good third, wasn't it? That third, he went
yeah.
crazy in the third.
This third was
So
fire.
I'll probably I give it 2-1. Mike P. Mike P was so cold with it, man. He had a lot of bars, bro.
Yeah,
He had a lot of bars.
I think I got Mike P also. That nigga Saga was to zip tip. I got nigga was stuttering. I thought caffeine app was messing up. I said, "Smack, we got to change this." But
Yeah,
it was
man.
just a Saga not knowing his rounds. Like Rich said, I think he had a fire third round. I think he was so worried about his third round, like he messed up his first two
Yeah,
rounds.
that's
Cause his
true.
third round, he
His
brought out the
third was
cop,
crazy.
had Black Lives Matter flips and all that, and then the
Yeah, that
cop
makes
stayed there,
sense though
watched him, and
because
then
he had to do a lot like to
yeah, so I
remember
feel
and
like he
shit.
tried to remember that so much it messed him up in his first two rounds because he just thought about that round so hard and how to get it off. But
Shit, he should have
you
did
could
that
say
first.
you could say Mike P 3-0 or Mike P 2-1 either way. Saga third round was really good though, really good round. He just should have finished
Did
that
it
better.
first.
Yeah, really, if he would have did it first, it would have been crazy. He would have got out the way. So, but hey man, it is what it is. Everybody knows John the Don versus Ill Will did not happen. My boy John got that COVID. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yo,
know if he got COVID for real. I
hopefully,
think he just
he
sick or he
good,
just didn't
man.
make it.
If he do
Hopefully
got
John
COVID,
get good. He was
yeah.
coughing on Surf Live saying he was gonna be alright. It didn't look like it, but hopefully John get good. Next battle tonight, Geechee Gotti versus A Verb. Tris, how you feel
Oh,
about this battle?
So that battle, I liked it on both ends. Me personally, this no crowd thing, it made the
yeah, I
battles
like
kind
it.
of different.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
like it because you see how they flow without being stopped, and obviously certain battle rap styles and how
And
people
my
rap.
fault for cutting you off. The battles go by faster.
Yeah, well, because the crowd stops them a lot when they filling the bars and shit. But with battle rappers like Averb who straight flow, that southern kind of like that feel. The Lou, that nigga was vibing. I was fucking with it heavy. Um, I had Averb 2-1 in that battle. I just like the Averb style more so in that setting because Geechee Gotti is more of a. I feel like he feeds off the crowd. He's one of those battle rappers I consider like a Tay Rock, how the crowd basically boosts his overall. But overall, man, Averb, I ain't see Averb be that good in a long time, man. Like
I agree.
Averb was just flowing. I was really feeling Averb. He had the cockiness. He had the swag back. Averb had that little bop back when he was rapping. And I think maybe the crowd probably fucks with Averb more than helps Averb, especially since he feel he was always most hated. But Geechee Gotti,
Man, Aver was barring,
barring. But
bro. I ain't heard.
Geechee Gotti always do his thing, though. Geechee Gotti is
Yeah,
like super fucking consistent. So
Yeah.
shout out to Geechee for the consistency. Every time he rap, he put on every fucking time. So
Facts.
that's what I think. 2-1 Verb. I have Verb flow. I don't remember the rounds off top, but I remember I think I like the round when he basically was just flowing. I can't remember everything on top, but I know I have
Damn
Verb
near every
2-1.
round.
Yeah.
shit. I
How about
don't
y'all?
even want to tell some of them about the bars because some of them bars was crazy, bro.
Wow, a
Some of
lot
them
of those
shits was
bars was
crazy.
crazy. You got
Me
one.
personally, I have Verb too. Just like Trills. Like I wasn't jacking Verb ever since he lost to Kayshawn. Like that body was bad. So I wasn't
Hmm.
jacking Verb ever since that. And just like Geechee said in the rounds though, like he was watering himself down, just taking any battles and shit like that. So I wasn't really fucking with Verb. But this battle, I fuck with Verb. I felt like I didn't hear Verb like this in so long, bro. Like I'm talking about like OG days, like back in the days type shit, like Verb. I ain't heard Verb like this in a minute. Geechee Gotti, he did his thing too. Like it was a good battle. That was I feel like the battle started with this battle.
Yeah, but
Definitely started with this battle. So it was a good start with this battle to me because this one I tuned in. This is the battle I tuned into, and it was a good start, for the next battle. Know what I'm saying? So
um, I also had Aver win. I think I had Aver winning the first and the third. I think Geechee Gotti got the second. I thought Geechee Gotti was gonna win this battle, but that wasn't vegan verb. That was a different verb. That was brush cut verb. That was a different verb out there. Um,
and what's crazy? I didn't even know Verb was doing all of this vegan Verb and all that stuff because I stopped watching battle rap for a while because
yeah.
it kind of was getting corny to me. I don't know about vegan Verb style. I don't know how he raps and stuff like that. But listen, this Verb that I saw
It's
that Saturday, that's the Verb I need to see when he battling all the
yeah.
time, though.
I verb left Earth. One thing I do want to say, it was on one of the battle rap blogs. I forgot who. Geechee Gotti said when he wrote his rounds, his phone had reset. Everybody got an iPhone. Everybody know how that go. His phone reset. He said he lost all his rounds, and he just wrote down what he had, and he just came to the battle like a week before the battle. That shit happened. So he kind of reconstructed a lot of his rounds. So,
He was type
but it is what
fire
it
for
is.
he was type fire for posting while he was battling. That was fire.
Nah, that
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 was
shit was
fire.
funny.
That shit
Nigga said
was
this
funny.
ass mid battle.
That was
This shit is
fire.
fire.
All right, the next battle of the night, battle of the year, damn near battle of the decade. It's a new decade, so I can say that.
Mhm.
Daylyt versus Tay Rock.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I had Daylyt 2-1, maybe Daylyt Gentleman's 30. You could argue, but it wasn't a body. Because Tay Rock was in rare form. It's probably the best Tay Rock I ever seen. Probably the best Daylyt I ever seen. I think Daylyt first round wasn't as good as his other rounds. I think Tay Rock's best round was his second round, but Daylyt second round was just better than Tay Rock's
Nah,
second
it
round.
was that my fault.
Now Daylight's third
That
was
third,
definitely his
bruh.
best round, but
He left Earth,
Tay Rock's
bruh.
second was his best round, but I feel like Daylight still got him in that round. And Daylight's first round wasn't all that, so I think Tay Rock could have edged him there. But man, battle of the night,
I gotta watch
battle of
that
the
battle
decade.
again.
I got the links, man. Holla at me for the links. All right, you got to subscribe. All right, cool. Next.
Nah, I gotta watch that battle again. But right now, I'll probably say Daylight 2-1. It was a very close battle, bro. Like it was a very close battle. Closer than what a lot of people might say, Daylight. Tay Rock was really wigging, boy. Like
Yeah, Tay Rock was going
Tay
crazy.
Rock was wigging. That second round, the first one was close. To me personally, I think the first round was close. So
I
I
watched it
gotta watch
again,
it. I
so
gotta watch it again to
yeah,
see
I
that
watched
first
it
round.
again, so that's why I had Tay Rock the first round. Daylight first round wasn't that. I thought I missed a lot of stuff, but he wasn't going that crazy like he was his second and his third, so I was able to edge Tay Rock.
I'm trying to remember. That's why I say I gotta watch the battle again because I'm trying to remember if Tay Rock won that second or Daylight. I really don't remember. That's why I do need to watch that battle again. But
Very debatable.
that second was crazy, but that third, man, Daylight left the third. It was nothing. Even though Tay Rock third was fire too, but it was nothing
Yeah,
Tay Rock could have did to save himself from that third, bro. That
that third was
third,
crazy.
Daylight left Earth. Like I didn't hear Daylight rap like that in a minute, man. Like he was wilding. But yeah, right now, I'll probably say Daylight 2-1.
Go ahead, Trills.
So I just want to say this battle was like probably one of the better battles or best battle I've seen in a long time. Especially like how battle rap is now. Battle rap like went through a little weird stage, at least for me. And to see a battle of this, like, just I wasn't expecting this battle to be as good because I thought I'd get the same Tay Rock, but this Dracula Tay Rock, this dude was on a. Let me just put something before I even say the prediction. Tay Rock was on a whole nother level. His energy,
Hell yeah,
his
man.
flow, his bars, his demeanor. Even though I I had Daylyt edging. The fact that Tay-Rock didn't lay down, because a lot of dudes in that situation want to lay down. Tay-Rock did something, I think, phenomenal each round. It's just that Daylight's bars just was too fucking crazy. And to have no crowd stop him, you got to see how his bars connected, especially how he was doing all the rock flips. He flipped
Yo,
rock
oh my
name
God.
in
Oh
every
my God.
way
Yo, I
you could
forgot.
flip
But
rock's
yo,
name.
but Tay-Rock flips was cold too, though.
His
Oh
Daylyt flips was on the,
my God. Yo,
but
that
bro,
battle. I gotta watch it again. R1 send that link. I gotta
and
watch
Yeah.
it
how
again
and
tonight.
how he was talking, he just was on another
I
line.
forgot
It
all
was
about the
just a whole
rock
bunch of
flips. I forgot all about the rock flips, bro. I don't even think we could tell people that because I know people ain't see this battle.
look. I've seen a lot of like good battles with flips. B Magic is real good at flipping people's
Yeah.
names. I'm not gonna lie, Briz Rothstein got a good battle where he flipped the fuck out of Mr. Wavy name. And I'm telling you, this is by far the best name flip battle I have like ever seen from both ends. And they didn't have basic name flips. They really thought about these
Yeah. Never
flips. And
heard
I'm
before.
a person, I love name flips. So for the rounds, I had Tay Rock. At first, I had Daylyt edging each round, but I changed too. I also had Tay Rock taking the first because Daylyt, his rap, how he raps, he picks up, and then I see what he did because Daylyt first was very intricate, and then I don't want to say he dumbed it down, but he made it
I think he
more
put more
easier for people
bars
to
in there too.
understand
Yeah.
because he put so once the second I started catching all the double entendres and shit he started doing. And then the second and third from Daylyt, they were phenomenal. Like they were flawless. Like those 2 rounds, I'm sorry, it don't matter what Tay came with, he
Yeah.
was not
Nobody
beating
was
those
beating
last
those
two
rounds
rounds.
that night.
So I had Daylyt with the last 2 rounds. I think it's pretty clear. I think even I don't know how the polls were for that, but I think a lot of people edged Daylyt. I think it was a big
Yeah.
percentage of Daylyt, but everybody paid homage and respected Tay Rock. So shout out to them both. That was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say about that battle. Shout out to them for putting on. That was the real fucking main event.
And now time for the main event, as a lot of people know.
ASK.
Loaded Lux
Boo,
versus Tsunami Surf.
boo, boo. Oh my
I
bad.
guess
Go,
I'll
go,
go
go.
first. Alright, battle started up. Surf go first. Surf rapping. He's stumbling. He's looking around. And then you hear Jersey. What? 2 minutes in, Surf says Jersey. So he automatically lost the first round because there's no way Lux is going to be shorter than 2 minutes in the first, and he wasn't. 6 minute round for Lux. They called time on him, so Sue Surf automatically lost the first. Boom. Second round goes. Okay, it's looking like that. It's looking like that old Sue Surf. He's rapping. He's fighting back. A little stumbles here and there, but he cleaned it up. So I might be able to edge Sue Surf that round, but that's definitely a battle I got to watch back, even though I don't want to. So I can't say clearly. And in the third round, Sue Surf was going again, just started stumbling some more. And then Loaded Lux third round, he clearly got that round, cleaned him up, threw shots at K Shine, threw shots at Daylyt. So you could say Loaded Lux 2-1, possibly 3-0, but I'll say Loaded Lux 2-1 kind of clearly, like undebatably. Loaded Lux got that battle. I guess y'all can go next.
What, you want
Yeah,
me to
you
go?
could go, bro. Cause I don't got nothing to say.
Uh,
Like I turned that battle off. I mean, I'll go. I turned that battle off. That battle was trash. Like I just couldn't get into it. I don't like the way Loaded Lux rap. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I fuck with Lux. I used to fuck with Lux, but I just can't get into that shit no more. And Surf, that just not Surf to me. That wasn't Surf. His second was fire though. But I turned it off in the third. I don't even know what happened in the third. This shit was boring. I couldn't do it no more. I don't even know who won.
I tell you one thing, it wasn't
Definitely
Surf.
wasn't Surf, bro. I can't even make a case for it.
All right, so you got it, Tro.
All right, so let me just say, it sucks. And shout out to Smack because it's not Smack's fault. Smack just put the names
Facts.
together, and whoever performs that night performs
Facts.
that night. So he could set up an all-star game, but if people don't come out to perform, that ain't
Facts.
Smack's
Don
fault. So
DeMarco.
yeah, Smack books him, but of course, if you're paying for a service or getting paid, you assuming they're gonna come out and give 100. And I'm not saying, and this is the thing, I'm not saying Lux is not trying to give 100, but I don't know what it is about me now. As I got older, I just don't find Lux entertaining. I don't know, maybe because the Calico performance was so good, and the Hollow performance was also very good. Maybe that's what I expect of Lux. So when I see him go down, especially with the hiatus he takes, I get pissy pissed or I get mad. But with Lux, he will always give you 6 fucking rounds of material. I like that. But some way he has to find it to make it more interesting, at least to me. I don't know. I found his rounds very boring. But I will add, Sue Surf, I don't know what the fuck he was up there talking about. I don't know what Surf was talking about. I didn't know what Lux was talking about. But because Lux talked more about shit, he won. Like, I don't know how else to explain it
That's a
without being
perfect
like,
way to explain it, though.
Lux third was, I take that third. That third wasn't bad. But Lux first, I didn't know what Lux said. And Lux second, I didn't know what Lux said. They were like rapping, but they didn't have a lot of directed bars to each other. So it was already weird. That's why I like name flips. I like bars where I kind of know the direction. They were kind of just rapping. Susurf had a kind of a nice little setup of where he talked about the history of battle rap, which was very good. And then he talked about how Lux really didn't pave the way. It was them, which was a great angle. He could have used this angle for another round.
I agree.
Only for the second. And then his bars were just all over the place. He was jumping between drugs, shooting, between beloved. It was just too much. Surf had to find an angle to attack Lux. The only way you could beat these legends, you need to angle them. You're not beating them just rapping.
Yeah.
You have to angle them and make them look as if they're not legends. So that second, if he could have replicated or played that angle throughout the whole battle, that would have been perfect for Lux. Because he's basically saying his generation paved the way, which is an argument. Yeah, Lux punched in the door, but them dudes held it down when Lux was
next
gone,
level,
which
like
is facts. Exactly. So if he would have stuck to it, but he had no direction, you could tell Sue Surf is doing too many things right now. He needs to just stick to regular rapping. He doesn't even need battle rap at this point. He can do it occasionally, but don't do it as much as he's been doing because he's worried about other things. He's doing ball games. He's doing battle rap. He's doing music. He's doing pop. Like, just tell him stick to one thing. Overall, y'all already know I had Lux. And out of me being so mad about Surf, I got Lux 3 all 3 rounds. Clean sweep. I don't care how good the second was. He stumbled in the second. Lux stayed. He had 6 minutes of material that was garbage, but it was 6 minutes of material. And I respect that. So I have Lux each round. Shout out to Smack. This is not Smack's fault. But we know the real main event with Daylyt and Tay-Rock.
One thing I do want to say, Lux definitely hasn't been entertaining to me since Hollow to Dawn either. So I don't know why everybody keeps on saying Loaded Lux needs to battle Daylyt. Nigga, Daylyt don't need Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux needs to figure out a way to get better bar for bar before he could come at Daylyt. Cause that shit against Sue Surf ain't being Averb, ain't being Geechee Gotti, ain't being Daylyt, ain't being none of those dudes that night. So get that shit out of here. Ain't being Tay-Rock
either. I don't
think
Lux would take Daylyt. Daylyt, I'm not gonna lie, Daylyt would do all types of
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Daylyt on a different level, bro. He on a different planet, bro. That nigga nasty.
Daylyt would do Loaded and Lux flips that we never even heard before.
Bro. Daylyt different. I don't think I ever seen a nigga like him, bro. That nigga different.
Oh, one thing that did happen that night is, Averb wants Daylyt. I think that could be a possibly good matchup. Really good matchup.
That would be very good. I would like that. Because
Averb
be rapping too. That would be good.
Daylyt.
Bro, listen, bro. It's not, bro.
Averb and Daylyt.
Get killed, bro. If I see Daylyt that I see Saturday, bro, ain't no one ever beating that nigga. What? Are you dumb?
That's the best Daylyt I've seen since Oops. That Daylyt was nasty.
Oh my god, bro. What?
Nasty.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That
Yo, come on, bro.